All right, my name is Jim Monahan. I'm a senior advisor with LandVest's Real Estate Consulting Group. We're here in Ipswich, Massachusetts on the North Shore of Boston, and I've been with the company for close to 30 years now. People ask me what my job consists of, and I say I'm a real estate consultant with LandVest in Boston, and I use that because it's the short answer. The long answer is we get engaged in a really broad range of projects for people. And I might get a call on a Monday from somebody that wants their property appraised because they want to put it on the market. And then the next day I might get a call from someone saying that they're one of 4 or 5 siblings and 2 of us want to sell and 1 wants to stay and 1's interested in conservation. And by the way, it's 500 acres in 16 parcels in 4 counties. So every property poses a new set of challenges. We get called in pretty routinely by our brokers to help them just the way we help clients sometimes, and we'll help them tear the property apart and then reassemble it and triage the issues that affect it and give them a firm opinion of value that'll kind of guide their marketing process. In doing this for almost 30 years, I've been confronted with a pretty broad spectrum of issues and problems, and you have to study up on something that you're not necessarily fluent with. But over the course of many years, you end up being conversant in a pretty broad range of issues that affect one problem and one property. And if a client calls us with 1,000 acres in Vermont, we have access to our timber guys, and we can do a timber cruise and determine the timber capital value on a property. We can go in and map the property in a way that it's never been mapped before without having to do an on-the-ground survey. And there's a lot to land planning that if you get the answer right, then the appraisal that follows it is very accurate. And when I'm asked, what do we do differently than companies like us? And I can't go to the yellow pages and point to a company that does what we do, locally or even regionally or nationally. The original founding of the company was this mix of consulting and marketing and timberland analysis and investment analysis, and that in itself differentiates the company. And and our ability to have 3 different divisions of the company work on the same project, in some instances is really, it's a special place. I've worked in, I think, 32 states, and some of the more fulfilling projects and more gratifying projects I've done have been local conservation projects. And, getting up in the morning and going out to Sagamore Hill and running in the woods when there's nobody there. It's nice to have played a role in helping that happen. And it's permanent, and nobody's going to ever change the use of the property. I think what differentiates a good consultant from a not-so-good consultant is your ability to make a sound judgment based on the work you've done. So, most projects I like to step back and say, I think I got the judgment right. That's why the phone keeps ringing.